This is Dabu7. We have some interesting information in regards to Mr. Assange, who has been holed up in an embassy, allegedly on the run from Sweden this whole time. Well, Sweden now dropping this rape case against him, meaning that the big charges that he was running from this whole time throughout the past few years are gone. But this, in terms of him just walking out and leaving, they're saying that that cannot happen because the Metropolitan Police in the UK are saying since he failed to come to court on June 29th, 2012, they issued a warrant for his arrest, meaning that if he steps out of that embassy and they see him, even though they just spent £11 million protecting him, they're going to arrest him. Now, I've questioned this whole thing the whole time about how things have gone down. I'm going to talk about this more tonight in detail. Talked about it a little bit the other day in a live video. We're going to talk about it tonight, Underground World News Live. I've switched the time to 6 p.m. Eastern. That way we can get Casey involved from France. It'd be roughly 12:01 a.m. in France when it's 6 p.m. on the East Coast here. And I got to do that to be able to get Casey in the show with us, and also give the people over there across the pond a chance to catch our shows as well. But it's interesting that he's talking about going to France. Julian Assange. It's being brought up that that could be the next place he tries to dip off to. Now, can he make it out of this embassy into an aircraft and get out of the country without getting arrested by UK police? Or will he give himself up after talking to his lawyers, seeing if these are petty charges that he could go in, beat, and then be free? Well, timing is everything. And on the heels of all this information being released, there's just some of it that I do not buy through and through. And like I said, I'm going to talk about that later tonight. We're going to break this down bit by bit. We're going to look at the reality of everything out here. And then we're going to put this thing into perspective to where, what if it was one of you that was in this position? What do you think would have happened to you by now? 5 years has passed. Odds are you would have been assassinated. Odds are your power, your electric, your internet, everything would have been shut off a long time ago. Yet this man continued to get it all. Things to think about as they're making moves, shuffling the deck now with this one. I'm going to stay on top of it and continue to update with more info as I come across it. But as you're hearing these stories that Mr. Assange is free to leave, he may get snatched up by UK police. There's talk of him going to France. And I will update with any other breaking information pertaining to this tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern, Dabu7, Dabu77, Underground World News Live. Make sure to join us. See you guys there.